I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Hello everyone, welcome back to V Squad TV. VS latest Instagram story shows off his iconic green MIC, a hint of a legendary comeback?
Is everybody in the world blind?
The best place to discuss all things Kim Taehyung, who always manages to make the world pause with just one simple post. And this time, Taehyung truly made the social media world explode with just one Instagram story. It seemed short, calm, and simple, yet it actually held an incredibly mysterious aura. Recently, Taehyung surprised fans by uploading a new Instagram story that immediately sparked an overwhelming reaction from armies worldwide. The post had no lengthy caption, no detailed explanation, and no direct statement. But its simplicity made the story even more powerful. Fans' primary focus immediately focused on one iconic and emotional item, Taehyung's green MIC. To some, it might just look like a green microphone. But for ARMY, especially longtime fans who have followed BTS's stage journey for years, Taehyung's green MIC is more than just a performance tool. It's a symbol. It's a visual identity. It's a part of Taehyung's stage history that's deeply ingrained in the memories of millions. As soon as the story surfaced, timelines on X, TikTok, Instagram, and even fan community forums were immediately filled with screenshots, zoom videos, color analysis, and rapidly evolving theories. Many fans believe that the green MIC seen in Taehyung's latest story was no coincidence. They feel Taehyung is sending a subtle signal, as if he wants to say something without having to say it directly. The most popular speculation, of course, is the possibility that the green MIC is back. This phrase has suddenly become one of the most emotional topics among fans. Many are calling this moment the return of Taehyung's most iconic stage era, as the green MIC has long been considered one of the most ingrained elements of his visual image when performing with BTS. For years, Taehyung has been known as one of the idols with the strongest stage symbols. From his gaze, his gait, the way he holds the MIC, to his distinctive choice of microphone color, everything seems to have a special meaning. And when that green color reappeared in his Instagram story, fans immediately felt like they were seeing a glimpse of a past filled with fond memories. Many armies admitted to feeling goosebumps upon seeing the story. Some even said they had to re-watch it multiple times just to confirm it was truly a green MIC, not just a reflection of light or a camera filter. But the more they observed it, the clearer it became that the color was indeed so distinctive, so familiar, and so synonymous with Taehyung. On social media, many fans began sharing compilations of Taehyung's stage moments with the green MIC from past eras. Old fan cams, concert footage, and even close-up photos went viral once again. It was as if with just one short story, Taehyung had managed to rediscover a treasure trove of nostalgia that had been neatly tucked away in his fans' hearts. There was something deeply emotional about how ARMY responded to this green MIC. Because to them, the MIC is more than just an inanimate object. The green MIC has been a witness to many of Taehyung's legendary performances. It's been there in the middle of goosebumps-inducing songs, on stages filled with a sea of lightsticks, and in moments when Taehyung stands under the spotlights with an aura that's hard to describe. Some fans even call the green MIC an extension of Taehyung's stage persona. The color green is considered to reflect his artistic, mysterious, gentle, yet powerful side. A calm, yet striking green. An elegant, yet uniquely energetic green. And of course, the green that has once again sparked a huge discussion across the fandom. What makes this post even more interesting is the fact that Taehyung offered no explanation. No text to appease curiosity. No emojis to provide a clear clue. No explicit context. And as is often the case, that's precisely where Taehyung's power lies. He knows how to make a small detail feel like a big message that must be read with the heart. ARMY, who have long known Taehyung's way of communicating with his fans, immediately understood one thing. Taehyung often speaks through symbols. He doesn't always choose long phrases. Sometimes he simply shows a mood, a color, an object, or a small snippet of his daily life, then lets fans piece together the meaning. And this time, the green MIC felt like a symbol too powerful to ignore. Speculation began to grow in a broader direction. Some fans believed the appearance of the green MIC could be a hint of an upcoming performance. Whether it was practice, a music project, a special performance, performance content, or even something much bigger than many imagined. Because if Taehyung deliberately showed the MIC, then there was a possibility he wanted the public to see it. On the other hand, there were also fans who viewed this moment with more sentimentality. For them, the story felt like a small gift from Taehyung to ARMY. It was as if he knew how many people missed him on stage, the way he sang with a MIC, the sharp yet warm look in his eyes, and the atmosphere that only Taehyung could create. It's no surprise that many of the comments were filled with deep emotion. "If the green MIC is back, then the legendary era is back," wrote one fan. Another said, "I'm not ready for this to really be a sign." Another wrote, "Taehyung knows exactly how to make us hysterical in just a few seconds." And honestly, those words felt incredibly accurate. Taehyung truly has an uncanny ability to turn ordinary moments into major events. Someone might look at the story and think it's simple, but when it's Kim Taehyung, nothing is truly simple. There are details. There's feeling. There's meaning. And most importantly, there's a strong emotional connection between him and the fans. What made this moment even more special was that it felt so natural. It wasn't staged, not like an official teaser, and not like overly obvious promotion. It was precisely because it felt spontaneous that fans felt like they were seeing a real slice of Taehyung's world, a world that was calm, artistic, and always held surprises in its little corners. Some armies have also begun to connect this story to the possibility that Taehyung is in a creative preparation phase. Maybe vocal practice, maybe stage rehearsal, maybe recording, or maybe just a private moment accidentally shared. But as always, when it comes to Taehyung, maybe is the main fuel for the theories that are growing rapidly in the fandom. The green MIC itself holds a special place in BTS's visual history. Each member has their own stage identity, but for Taehyung, the color green feels especially ingrained. Many fans can even immediately imagine Taehyung's silhouette on stage just by imagining the green MIC in his hand. This shows how strong the symbolic bond between him and the object is. Even on TikTok, edited videos themed Taehyung's green MIC is back began popping up within minutes. Emotional music, old concert clips, transitions from recent stories to classic stage moments all spread like wildfire. In no time, the topic went from mere story screenshots to a powerful wave of collective nostalgia. Many international fans also joined in the discussion, describing the appearance of the green MIC as a cinematic sign. And indeed, if you think about it, Taehyung has always had a very cinematic way of building atmosphere. Even in a short post, he can create a poetic, mysterious, and interpretive impression. Very Taehyung. Very iconic. Very difficult to imitate. Many are also starting to imagine what it would be like if that green MIC actually appeared again in their next official performance. The mere thought of it is enough to make ARMY's hearts race. Because they know, if Taehyung stood on stage with a green MIC in hand, it wouldn't just be a beautiful visual.
Just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody